Hey, welcome back to Blake Inspires. Stefan Blake here, and thank you so much for joining me another week. Now, today I just want to share with you a short message from a well-known story in the Bible, specifically the book of Exodus. Now, the book of Exodus speaks of a time when the people of Israel were held in bondage in the great city of Egypt. And when God heard the cry of the people of Israel and saw how cruelly they were treated by the Egyptians, he remembered the promise he made to them to bring them out of Egypt and take them to the land of Canaan, a land flowing with milk and honey, somewhere that they would prosper and be happy. So God appeared unto Moses, who previously had to run from the city, and told him to go down to Egypt and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. But Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he decided not to let the people go. And as a result, God punished him by sending plagues onto the land of Egypt, which basically allowed Pharaoh to see and know how powerful God is. In my own terms, God basically showed Pharaoh who's boss. So after that, he decided to send for Moses and finally decided to let God's chosen people go. So they all left the city, and God provided for them every step of the way as they journeyed to Canaan, the promised land. Now, even though Pharaoh had seen the powers of God, after letting the people of Israel go, his heart turned against the people, and he decided to go after the people and take them back to be their slave. Now, when the people of Israel recognized that Pharaoh was now coming after them, some started to doubt, some started to worry and wonder if God's promise would come through for them. Some even wanted to turn back to be slaves, because before them was a great sea known as the Red Sea, and behind them was Pharaoh and his men coming after them. But in the midst of all that, God made a way. God miraculously divided the Red Sea and allowed his people to walk through on dry land. So just like the people of Israel, God might have taken you out of a bondage situation, something or somewhere that used to hold you back. But now you're on your journey to see God's promises come through in your life, but somehow you find yourself in a situation where there's troubles, struggles, and obstacles all around you. Now you're worried. You're wondering if these promises will come through in your life. You have doubts whether or not you'll make it. You might even feel like giving up or turn back because it doesn't seem like there's a way out. But I want you to get up, brush yourself off, dry those tears, because God is about to make a way out of no way. He's about to part or divide that Red Sea in your life and allow you to walk through your troubles on dry land. He didn't bring you through all you've been through, the struggles, the negative talk, the heartaches, the disappointments. God didn't bring you this far to allow your enemies to triumph over you, nor to let the waves of your trouble to put you under. God didn't bring you this far to leave you. So just like the people of Israel, I want you to walk through that Red Sea in your life. Develop that faith and that courage to make one step after the other. So don't you worry. God, he's looking out for you. He said that he will never leave you nor forsake you. Just like Israel was God's chosen people, I want you to know that the reason you're alive today is because God chose you. And he has a plan for your life, a plan to bless and prosper you. So this little bump on the journey is not the end. It's just testing your faith. So keep going, because God is going to make a way. It might seem as if there's troubles and obstacles before you, and there are obstacles behind you, and you're all surrounded and you feel like God just bring you here to leave you. But I want you to know that He's going to make a way. So just continue to push through, keep going, and keep the faith. God bless you, and thank you so much for watching. I hope your heart was blessed. Now give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Share with me in the comments your takeaway from today's video. Remember to share this video with a friend, a family member, whoever you want to. As I always say, you never know the power of a word. This might just be what they are looking for. Subscribe to the channel and join the family if you haven't subscribed as yet. Continue to take care of yourself, be safe, and once again, I just want you to know that whatever you're currently going through, God did not bring you this far to leave you. So just continue to keep the faith and keep going. God bless you. See you next week.